It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for I Got a Secret.
You suck.
And a full house.
And a full house.
Full house up in here, seriously.
Greg Cherry, Jeff Meacham, Matty Laws, and joined by the Jack of all trades champion, Chris Cass, and the ever wonderful Ella J.
What is up, guys?
We've got a lot to talk about on this.
My anticipation is up, LJ, for what Greg's going to say at the end of the show. That's for sure.
Now, what are you drinking, Jeff? I have to know.
I'll say it's pink, but it's in my NWO glass, so that's what makes it important.
Okay.
There you go.
It's pink.
Pink. It is pink.
What a great flavor.
I must have missed that iteration of the NWO. I don't remember NWO pink.
No, but there should have been, by God, because there's every other freaking color.
And pink.
Well, okay. So if you mix all the colors of that one shirt they had that was like tie-dye red and white and black, there you go. There's your NWO pink cast.
Okay.
There you go.
I forgot they tie-dyed NWO shirt. What a wild time that was.
What's so funny is they used that tie-dye logo, but it came out more like actual tie-dye when Nash wore it like around summer. That tie-dye logo, I think only Hogan ever actually wore that shirt, which tells you how cool it was. The fact that the Hulk was wearing it. There you go. Oh, there you go. Valid point by James. Bret Hart leaving NWO. Automatically pink.
They should have did that. That should have been a shirt.
It should have, right?
Yeah, that's what they should have done.
Greg's like, I don't give a fuck. I want to move on to this conversation now.
So obviously, like the big point of this show was to reveal the mystery guest for Jack of all trades, and I'm not going to do that yet.
Well, no.
Yeah, you can't give the audience everything.
The first 4 minutes of the show, you did everything.
No, exactly. You gotta wonder. You gotta anticipate who it could possibly be. Maddie's had several guesses, which I've told him I wasn't telling him. And
yes,
I've kept a hold of that.
Chat has blown up with that.
But leave your guesses in the chat. I won't confirm or deny because, well, and nobody else can because I'm the only one who knows.
I was going to say, you're the one that knows anything right now.
He did tell me it was not Rob Stone.
It was not Rob. It was not Rob Stone. No. So.
Well, he's a current star.
Yeah,
that's fair. So. And I also confirmed off air that it is not Val Venus, nor would it be.
Well, we're all grateful for that, by the way, because Sean Morley would be a polarizing figure on the show for sure.
Very much so, and I don't think I want to deal with that.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of over that.
I'd rather have somebody who is like genuinely liked in the space.
As a fellow Canadian of his, I'm glad y'all took him. Have fun.
That's a dick move, but whatever. I can't argue with it.
Universally liked. Someone that's got no problems. It's gotta be Kane.
It's gotta be.
Listen. And no joke, when I had an episode of JOAT fall on May 19th, I wanted to get him for that.
Right, dude. I wish I'd thought ahead better because Mikey Zapboy actually got to go meet Mayor Jacobs at some random a bologna eating contest in his county, Tennessee, because that's what they do in Tennessee apparently.
At a fucking what?
Yeah, seriously. And this is like legit bologna, not like the Oscar Mayer stuff you find out at the grocery store. Like literally this thick, a pound of bologna, and they serve them up on plates by the slices. Mayor Jacobs happened to be one of the contestants and also involved in the promotion of it. So Stapley got like a brief little interview clip with him we put on the show a few weeks ago.
Maddie, that is not even the craziest thing that we've ever heard on this show.
No, like why does that sound like something I would participate in?
Because had you not were you not in Colorado, we would have told you. You probably would have been there and probably won. So, But anyway, no.
Somewhat related.
Besides, it can't be Kane because he is a former WWE champion, like the actual title.
That's fair.
So.
I did give the hint that it's not a former WWE world champion. I did say that. In that same vein, though, talking about baloney, how about the whole Joey Chestnut thing? Isn't that ridiculous?
It is so ridiculous. It is absolutely absurd that he's
over supporting vegan hot dogs. Look, at this point, I'm interested in vegan food eating contests. I want to see that shit go down.
Exactly. Genuinely curious on that.
Did you see that Netflix announced a special that's going to go head to head with Monday Night Raw? Monday, September 2nd, Chestnut versus Kobayashi, unfinished beef, live on Netflix.
Oh my god.
No way, that's what they
Literally.
fucking called it.
It's a Netflix live event.
Big G, this show is always a clusterfuck. Just have Greg saying you like. It's a big deal. Whatever.
Well, Big G and his wife Colleen, I'm actually going to see in a couple weeks when they come up here for the live in person luck of the draw. That's going to be fun.
Good grief. That'll be like Big G and Luck of the Draw is just going to be fun just to think about happening.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Well, okay. So I was going to make a hobby because we're talking about Kane. So it has to be a well-liked former title holder within the WWE sphere. Was Trump ever champion? Because he's probably the most liked guy in the WWE universe. And he's going to be on Logan Paul's show tomorrow, so we can actually get the jump on that by announcing him on JOAT, right?
Holy shit. Is it Spark Plug Bob Holly?
Oh, he got it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're right. It's Spark Plug. It's Thurman Sparky Plug specifically.
Yeah, it's not Bob Holly as Hardcore Holly with the hair. Bob went out and got himself that ridiculous curly wig and dressed up in his racing suit. It's going to be Thurman Sparky Plug. Damn, he figured it out. I'm a bitch.
So it is
Oh, he's trying to scoop me, Maddie. No.
It's specifically a title, not like a slammy win or anything like that, right?
No, no,
It
no,
is
It's probably
Okay.
US or IC. That's what I'm going.
It
with.
is
It could be
a
cruiserweight, I
a-
guess.
recognized championship in the
Okay, cool.
WWE's
Because
history.
I was going to say, as
A
someone who has
recognized-
won a slammy,
Recognized, yes. So,
Okay.
it's not like the internet championship or something like that.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So right away, it's definitely not DiBiase, even though he should be a former recognized WWF champion. Damn him. Oh wait, no, he was tag champion.
He was tag
Okay,
He
so
was $1
Virgil.
million champion.
Virgil.
That's recognized.
That's it. He got Mike Jones. He brought Mike Jones back from the dead. It's Virgil.
I'm going to say,
Virgil worked everybody specifically to be on JOAT.
That's the power we have here within the multiverse of media and the Greg Cherry brand. We bring people back from the dead to do stupid shit.
I gotta send you guys a promo later for when Virgil was here a couple of years ago. He did
Oh
this
my
promo in some guy's kitchen with a butcher knife in his hand, saying he was gonna cut someone's hair off. It's
Oh my
the
god.
most ridiculous thing ever. I'll send it to you guys later.
Well,
Got it.
yeah, but that's very much a Virgil thing, to be fair.
I need that in my life.
Mm.
That guy came to Halifax, got a King of Donair hoodie, which Donair is like a food that's famous here in Halifax, and wore it everywhere he went. And no one understood what it was except for people from here. Love that guy.
JJ with it's that coward Margetti. The part about a coward is the best part of that because he dove through the barbershop window from Shawn Michaels. It's not if it's Jannetty, I'm gonna laugh considering your affinity for Shawn. I am gonna laugh if it's Jannetty.
I don't know if Jannetty is in the mindset to be on Jack of all trades.
But you might get him on for free.
Listen, if it was free, I might consider it.
I mean, you might be able to cut him a deal with a little.
He's not. None of them are wrong in that statement. Out of line, yes, but not wrong.
Is this person a
Is-
former hardcore champ?
We're just gonna spend the whole
Ella?
show-
I'm on the same path as you are. I've been saying it for weeks, and Greg has told me no.
It's not. Oh, that would have been cool.
I did-
Okay.
Well,
I
there's
never
no
said
gas.
no. I
It's
never
not that.
said
It's
no.
not that. It's not that he hasn't said no. It's that he hasn't told me.
No,
Right.
I'm not going to tell you. I wanted the genuine reaction. That's why I said before the show.
Okay, then
That's why I
I'm gonna
haven't told
submit.
anybody.
I'm gonna submit my guess as Maven.
Oh, that'd be badass if it was Maven considering all the shit he's going on. That'd be awesome.
He's so
Can you
popular.
imagine how sexy his voice would sound on Jack of all trades?
JJ will be so pissed if it's Maven because we've been trying to get Maven on the show for a year.
Wait,
So
who
anyway.
tried to get Maven on the show for a year?
We have been, seriously.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Could
There's
you
only
ima-
one guy
just
could
imagine?
There's
Just
one
imagine how
guy. There's
sultry
only
that
one.
voice would be.
I am like The Rock at the Royal Rumble 2000. I only fear Headbanger Mosh.
Right. Headbanger Mosh and it
Oh,
would be Crash Holly, but
Rest in peace, Crash Holly.
yeah, you know.
I mean,
Hey,
Mosh did hold
Hey,
the title.
I was part of Mike Lockwood's last ever interview before he passed away. So there you go. Crash Holly. So it was all downhill for me, clearly.
JJ said it's Joey Abs from the Mean Street Posse. Joey won the title in that Battle Royal, didn't he?
They all did. All three of them.
Yeah, I
Pretty
guess
sure.
all three of them did win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
WrestleMania
They
2000, I
all
was
in the
there.
Battle
It was a
Royal.
thing.
Yeah.
All three of them were hardcore champion during that 15 minutes.
Could you imagine?
Talk about a cluster of a show.
Could you
WrestleMania
imagine
2000.
if Greg got Taz.
Taz would be fun. Listen.
Oh, please let it be Taz. I will definitely be part. I will find a way to do JOAT from the Bourbon Room when I'm waiting for Nikki and Bree's show to start. I will, if Taz is on there, I will gladly come on and try to whoop his ass.
I already thought you were going to be part of it. You're in the graphic, by the way, Jeff.
Okay, well there you go. Well, then I'll definitely make sure I'm there early as hell and just hey guys, I need the green room for a couple of hours. Don't mind me. And they'll do it because the Bourbon Room's awesome like that. But
God, I cannot wait for Jack of all trades.
I know, man.
I haven't been on one in months, thanks to Sat.
Yeah, because you had that whole not Cody Rhodes bit, but that you wouldn't challenge for the title.
If I lost to Sat, I would not be able to challenge as long as he was champion.
Yep. So you actually did Cody Rhodes book yourself there.
That was your fault for not coming back as Conquistador Trez.
Well,
right?
Here's the thing. I'm winning that belt this next week.
Oh, okay. 2 weeks.
That belt's coming home.
Now, do you guys ship this belt off to each other?
It's a metaphorical belt.
Okay.
It's a metaphorical belt. Yeah.
I had to be champion for 1,000 days before I got my own. So.
And did I not? And did me and your wife and everybody not come through on that?
You did.
We did. And Sarah Priebus did the intro. You got to give up for Sarah.
We do love us some Sarah Priebus on the show.
Where she had that 3 years sober? God bless her, man. That's incredible.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Seriously. You know what? Dwayne's a valid point. If it's Gilbert, I quit retro. I quit ahead of time if it's Gilbert.
Fucking love Gilbert. Get me on here.
Wait, didn't Dwayne Gill pass?
No, Dwayne Gill's still alive.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered hearing something about him passing a while back.
No,
he was on the brink of, but one of those GoFundMes or whatever helped him out. Yeah.
All right, Maddie.
Okay.
What if it's S.A. Rios, Maddie?
If it's S.A. Rios, I have to quit YouTube.
Maddie loves S.A. Rios.
The joke came full circle.
Wait a minute.
The joke came full circle, and there's nothing more that I can do for YouTube at that point in time.
That's valid. That's fair.
Okay, so in CWT we use strengths for the second round, and Maddie chose S.A. Rios and went 4 for 4.
My
S.A.
greatest
Rios
round ever.
Yeah, so he's
The
never
greatest
looked back
callback in history of all things YouTube.
That's a very specific category.
This guy picked Balls Mahoney and didn't know shit about Balls Mahoney.
But S.A. Rios.
His brief run in WWE that got him into 2 video games.
Yeah.
Damn right, buddy.
Hey, you know what? If it wasn't for old Poppy, we wouldn't have Lita in our lives as a WWE Hall of Famer. So, you know.
True.
It's actually
S.A. Rios for the
Rico.
Hall of Fame.
It's actually what?
It's actually Rico.
I know.
Rico.
I know.
Constantino, right? That was his last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope it's not Ryback in the chat.
Okay.
Come on.
Both these last 2 comments I got to throw up there. Please just tell me if it's one of them now so I can stop with the bullshit.
So Nikki is in Scotland, so I can guarantee you it can't be Nikki physically right now.
Remember,
Nikki's in Scotland.
it's going to be in 2 weeks, and I'm going to be at
No,
their
Nikki's
show in
literally
LA.
filming a show in Scotland.
No, I know. No, they're she's doing that. Whatever that. Traders. Thank you. Yeah, God, I'm going to be in trouble not remembering that. So thank you for helping me.
I've seen Ella post about nauseum because you were like, if I get wrestling Survivor,
and then 2 days later, it came true.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously,
that was a manifest.
That's manifesting.
Ella manifested the out of that. She really did. God bless her.
Well, let me put this out into the universe. I have tried to get Mickey James on JOAT.
Yes.
Which maybe I'll bug Ella because I know you guys are.
I was going to say, we can always. Yeah.
I am not her PR.
I'm not her.
Well, you should be.
That's
damn it.
fair. That's fair.
You should be. My goodness.
But yeah, I have tried to get Mickey on. I've tried to get a few people on, and so this being the first one is pretty awesome.
Dude, I'm just happy for the brand as a whole.
No, right? I mean, just on the buzz of this, we've got 100 people watching in the first 15 minutes of the show. Well, that's awesome.
And that's a plus. I mean, this might be the only topic of the show, quite frankly.
Which is fine.
We just gotta play we gotta play the 20 questions game again. That's what we
There
gotta do.
you go. We can practice for jokes.
Oh wow!
I legit thought about doing something like that. And
Even
I was
the
like,
20 questions
'cause
round
if
can
they
go over an
guess-
hour.
We would get to it in way less than 20, unless it's somebody really obscure.
I'm sure you guys would get to it. Like, I'm absolutely positive you would.
Did any of us get to it previously?
I can't tell you
That's a
that.
gr-
I'm gonna go with a yes. I'm still sticking with my guess, honestly.
I'm sticking with our guest too, Ella.
Dwayne says he bet it could be RVD with Jeff being a part of it. I don't know. Like,
Look,
is RVD's like long-term knowledge like with wrestling good? Like, does he remember a lot of
You know
stuff?
what? That's a good question.
Rob
you
Van
know-
Dam and long-term knowledge.
I have to ask.
I don't
I
know.
don't
Oh,
know.
gee. I wonder
no.
if there's anything
No.
preventing him from that.
No. It's one of those. If you watch the 40-100, wow, that's great math. Jeff can't count by the shirt on Greg's website. The 4,000 interviews I've done with him, he remembers like a lot of the important stuff, but he's definitely not a stat guy. Like he won't remember the obscure stuff. It's just things that are important to him, like beating John at One Night Stand to finally become a world champion. Just like it's more about the moments than the stats, I guess, for him. So it would be an interesting contestant on something like that, especially with the random shit you throw at us on JOAT. So it would be
I'm
fun to
planning
watch
on
him try to
throwing
figure it
some-
out.
Yeah, I'm planning on throwing some curveballs to you guys.
Yes.
As long as you hang it down the middle of the plate, I can bunt it.
There you go.
Let me. Put
Oh, you
this
know what?
With
Valid point by James that RVD is a former WWE champion, so it
yeah,
could.
he's a former WWE champion, so I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. He actually held the WWE championship, which is the caveat. Greg said WWE World Champion. No, it has to be the WWE Championship. That's the exclusionary thing.
Yeah.
So anyway. Yeah, I actually would have liked the idea of playing the 20 questions game just to see if we can whittle it down, but
I had thought about that. Maybe if I get another guest in the future, we can do that.
there you
Do
go.
you have,
There you go.
do you have the rounds picked out already, Greg?
I'm actually going to introduce a brand new round.
Oh.
Hate it when you do that. It scares me.
But I do have the rounds picked out. I've actually been working on the game for a couple weeks.
There you go. So Ella, I gotta ask you: I'm trying to plan for 2 weeks from now. Do Nikki and Bree have shirts for the two of them that aren't Bella labeled yet, like Garcia or Nikki and Bree show or something? Because I've been trying to get my hands on.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, just trying to find something different to wear. Because
They
like,
have to have merch as the Garcias.
well, I haven't seen any. That I mean, the wine obviously, but I'm not going to freaking wear a wine bottle. That would be a little awkward in Hollywood trying to get that thing on my head. But I mean, I can always wear one, my work polo just because I'm going to be on JOAT and at their show anyway. So
That should be fun though. I know most of them are the big cities. Like obviously LA's on there, and I think I saw New York on there.
that's where we're going. Is LA, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky that they're going to be at the Bourbon Room because I've had a friend of mine do a lot of shows there. I went to see through her. I went to see Drag the Musical there, so like the whole management team knows me. So it's not going to be a difficult day at all. It's going to be doing JOAT with these crazy people and then seeing my buddies who I haven't seen.
Did you refill your glass?
I did. Okay, so full disclosure,
Yeah,
it's,
I
Maybe
didn't even
that.
see you refill it.
it is literally Crystal Light. That's all it is.
Oh,
Like for real.
okay.
It's literally Crystal Light. I'm trying to stay hydrated because as Maddie always reminds me, wait. As Maddie always reminds me, stay hydrated, and it's hotter than here right now. So
I got 2 water bottles and a beer.
At least you're drinking beer to water, or water to water it down, not beer to water down the water. But yeah,
that's the Canadian hydration, is what that is.
true.
Everybody's got their hydration. Yay! See, people are
Not
understanding.
me.
Well, damn it, Ella.
Go get some water, Ella. Drink water.
Yeah.
I
Go,
promise
go,
I won't
go.
reveal until you're back. But yeah, I got a bottle of water. Have you guys had this? It's the Faygo Firework. It tastes like
Yes.
a stupid rocket pop.
It
Okay,
hold
does.
on.
It is absurd how diabetes that is.
Time
But
the
it's
fuck
tasty.
out. You have Faygo in cans?
Yeah.
I
Why is
don't
that weird?
get them in the little liter bottles.
I've never had Faygo.
Ella?
I don't
How
think
are
they
you-
sell. I've never seen it. I don't think they sell it near me. Honestly, I've never seen it any places around me.
What
we've got
coast
the
do you live
Fago
on?
in the glass bottles, at least at Charlie Brown's out in Victorville. It's one of those
coast do you
general
live
store
on?
stops.
I'm in Buffalo.
Oh, there you go.
The fact that they don't have any in Buffalo surprises me.
And if they do, it's in some obscure place I've never seen it in any of the
Do you have
places
a
I've
Do you
been
have
to.
a random bodega anywhere nearby? Because I can guarantee they'd be
Not
selling
near
it.
me. not around me. But I wonder if like a 7-Eleven would have it or something.
7-Eleven wouldn't have it. You'd have to find like a bodega,
Some
or
random,
some,
yeah.
Okay.
random ass gas station.
Okay.
We have like our main grocery store here actually sells them in cans.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's tremendous.
like the grocery store, like 3 minutes from me, sells them in cans.
Yeah, Fago's usually sold in hole-in-the-wall stores. I have
Yeah.
to go to some random Indian gas station down the street in a fucking alley
So
in order
what
to
you
get Fago.
what you guys are saying is blowing my mind because I have to go to like a specialty candy store to buy it, and it's $5 a bottle
right.
because it has to be imported to Canada.
Oh, Cass,
Yeah.
you're gonna hate me. I only get it for $1.50.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
I-
I'll buy it
that's
once in a
okay.
while.
$3 for
Okay,
8.
One of the great imports I got completely mind blown on, Cass. I was talking to a friend who lives in Toronto about Smarties here. And she's like,
Yeah,
oh, no. These are
Rockets.
fucking
The
Smarties. I was like,
Rockets.
yeah. And she sent me a box of the real Smarties. I'm like, damn, these are a fucking revelation. And chocolate
Yeah.
as opposed to those damn hard
They're-
candies that'll break your teeth
They're
and
better
choke you on
than
the
M&Ms.
necklace.
Smarties are better than M&Ms. Hands
Oh,
down.
100% better M&Ms. Like,
Actually, we got. Where's it?
Yeah.
at?
I'm gonna put
that
up
is the most
a-
un-American thing I can say, but it's the fucking truth.
Actually,
I'm
these
gonna-
just came into my work. Those Smarties like that, but in strawberry.
Oh
all
my
strawberry.
Straight
god!
strawberry?
Wow,
Yeah, those are actual Smarties.
we need to like find a way to get those shipped like everywhere, like to this whole panel. Oh, those sound so good. Whoa,
Are they that?
we lost
Alright.
Cass.
I went out of focus. I had to like flip my cameras to go back in focus.
I was about to be like, Cass, are we suffering a glitch again?
Yes.
Yes.
So I forgot who guessed it, but if it was Shane McMahon, Greg wouldn't be able to contain himself for this whole time. You kidding me? He would have lost his
listen.
shit.
I would be insanely thrilled.
That would
Yeah.
be posted. That would be posted the day that he got the news that McMahon
Yes.
would be on.
Yeah. He would have popped. Like he would have lost it if it was Shane McMahon. There's no way he would have held it in this long.
The fact that I've held this in for a month is driving me nuts.
We've had this for a month.
Yeah, I have known
Time
this
is a
for a
fucking
month.
construct.
Yeah.
So the fact that I've held it until this point, I was going to do this next week,
Yeah.
but then I was
He
like,
was.
you know what? I'm excited. I want to get it out before it drives me insane.
Yes. So yeah, based on that, if it was Shane McMahon, there would have been no month hold. Like, there's no way he would have exploded.
I would have tried. I
You would have
like
tried.
surprises. I am a Royal Rumble aficionado. I like surprises.
Yes,
Well,
that's very true.
Is that a hint?
No, that was just a
Let's see.
freaking.
Let's see. Duggan wasn't a champion. Big John Snow wasn't a champion.
No, if it's Rumble, me and Hella are getting closer.
If it's Scott Gata, I could have got you him for free.
You know, I thought it was going to be Scott Gata because you were a loophole of, well, he's a WWE champion. I was like, oh,
I wouldn't do that. Like I've had
That'd be
Scott on the
hilarious.
shows before.
I
Like,
know. That's why I was like, man, if it's Scott, I might be low key pissing Greg. I might
I
just
love
be.
Scott. I love Scott.
Yeah.
Member of the Bullet
Yeah.
Club.
Come on, I would not promise something like this and not deliver.
Thankfully, James, Drew Carey never held a title in WWE, so it can't be Drew
No,
Carey.
he was just a Rumble participant.
Yeah,
He
thank God for
participated
that.
in one Rumble for 2 minutes, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
And
He
Bob
was in the
Barker is
greatest.
horse shit.
He was in the best Royal Rumble, 92
Actually,
sucks.
David Arquette. No, I'm kidding.
What's this 92 slander? Listen, I love 2001. It's one of my top 5 Rumbles. What's with the 92 slander?
Anytime someone posts on Twitter, what's your biggest wrestling hot take? Mine is if you turn the commentary off of the 92 Rumble, it absolutely sucks.
I mean, yeah, like if you lose the commentary is a massive part of that match.
That's valid.
My
Yeah.
favorite Royal Rumble is the fucking redacted one. So
Okay.
I mean,
04 was a solid match. That's true. 04 was a solid match.
I still say 2020 men's is the best. Okay. I haven't done the rewatch of the 2024 one. I can tell you right now, the 2024 men's one is not beating 2020 men's. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
2024 men's was not even half of what the 2024 women's was.
No, 2024 women's kicked ass.
Mhm.
That was such a good one. I don't know where it ranks in the grand scheme of things, but
Walter, again,
I'd say top 6 probably.
I'd have to do my rewatch.
Like top 6 of like all the women's? Or are you talking about the men's?
All time.
okay.
Oh,
The-
okay.
that this last year's women's is that damn good.
No, it was. It was a really good Rumble this year.
I have the 2023 women's as the best one of the women so far, I think. I'd have to look back through my list.
JJ's coming in late to the party saying it's Santa Claus. We already dispelled that rumor because
Oh. That was the first thing I thought of.
first thing.
Kat said that last week. Like he left a comment and like, if it's Jeff and the Santa thing. Thank you, Dwayne,
No.
for that super chat.
Oh wow, yeah, there you go.
Next JOAT. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait to play it again. Love to have a chance to face Cass. Well, we'll see. I mean, this is
You
going to
won't
be
be
a very
facing Cass, you're going to be facing me.
Oh,
trash talk begins already.
Yeah, here we
I'm
go.
gonna get a title.
I'm gonna reserve my trash talk till we find out who this former WWE title holder is going to be amongst us here. I don't want to say shit yet.
To pass the time, can we do more state laws?
Oh, yes,
I
that was
always
the best
love
part of
that,
this show.
please.
Throw it
Here,
up,
here you
Greg.
go. Here you go. Great. Here you go. Here's what we'll do. If it's not like blatantly a giveaway, the state this person resides in or comes from should be the
if you
state.
don't
laws.
want to do that, have you done Canada yet? Like, because just saying, you have
Oh,
your
no,
champion here.
Hold on,
And
time out,
have you
time
done
out, time
the
out.
province of Nova Scotia yet?
No, that's a great idea. Let's do Canadian weird laws.
Oh.
We will be here for the next hour. It's fucking bizarro land up there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can't take your moose out past down the road past 10 there, bud, unless you're on the hockey rink shooting pucks at the Chelly.
You said that's so Canadian.
He's
That's
so
hilarious.
So I forget what I was
I felt
watching.
like I was in an episode of Letterkenny.
Yeah. Oh, so Greg, while you're looking for a state, I was watching Shivani and Conrad. They were I forget what show they were watching along or whatever, but they mentioned the Texas state law that you brought up that you cannot actively masturbate in that state.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, a great Cherry Show reference on what happened when. Because we brought it up first, and
We did.
everybody else in the room was like, how did they
I mean, we've had some really weird ones on here.
No.
I think Ella was on here with the state that only allows missionary.
Yeah.
Was it
and,
Utah?
and that's at least survivable, but like
Who's fucking doing these laws though? Who's going door to door and going, "Are you doing missionary, sir?"
it's like the warning labels on
got
food
security
and cleaning supplies.
Maddie.
Somebody
messed up doing something, and now like it's a
They ruined
supervisory
it for everybody.
thing.
This is why
Yeah.
we can't have nice things.
that's right.
Why we can't have nice things.
Nice
That's right.
things in quotes. That's all I'll say.
Somebody in Texas was doing that and got themselves or somebody else in the eye, and they were like, "All right, it's enough out of that, you."
So they probably
So-
got rigid security systems in
Rigid security.
Yeah.
I like what you did there. Anyway, damn it.
All right. So here are some weird Canadian laws.
Oh
that-
my God.
We did the thing.
All right, I'm going to tell you how many I've broken.
Oh God.
Okay.
Cass,
of all-
this isn't
You're gonna incriminate for legal
Yeah, this is your life.
purposes. Cass's testimonies are a joke.
Yeah.
Moving on.
moving on.
First of all, it is illegal to practice witchcraft in Canada.
Bullshit.
Well, I'd
I'm
be
going right to
arrested.
jail. See you
I'd
later.
be arrested.
Right. I was gonna say, yeah, don't bring Isla and Alba to a show there.
Yeah, I was about to say. So the Hex can't go up there. Isla and Alba can't go up there.
That's
Which
okay.
is hilarious because the feed debuted in Canada.
That's true. They did.
Is the Fiend witchcraft though?
Sorcery.
Yeah, it's more like dark arts and stuff.
Yeah.
We're actually debating what the Fiend actually did. I love this fucking show. I'm just saying.
Next up, it is illegal to challenge or accept a challenge to a duel in Canada.
What kind of duel? Like a
Pro-
what about if
probably
it's
one
a
with
Yu-Gi-Oh duel?
Oh, then I'm going right to jail. I played a lot of that in middle school.
Full on battle disc and everything.
I mean, Cass, you're clearly undefeated.
Yeah.
Right? I'm still legit. We're good.
gonna say,
I haven't died yet.
Cool.
I'm not coming to you from the shadow realm. I'm coming to you from my apartment.
There you go.
Wait, so what you mean to tell me is both parties will get thrown in jail should one man slap another man in the face with a white glove?
Yes. And if it's predetermined duels, then we can absolve the Montreal Screwjob mystery, and Brett will stop complaining about every goddamn thing. So there you go.
You know what? That's a valid point. That was technically a duel. That's a valid. But when did this law
And
come
so-
into effect, though? is
So
the
was
thing.
what Brett did to Vince backstage.
Oh, no.
That wasn't a duel. He just knocked him the fuck out. That's what happened there.
Shit out of him.
So,
It is illegal to publish or sell comic books in Canada.
get the fuck out of here with that. Are you kidding me?
I think this law was abolished, but
It
like,
has to have been, 'cause cats
So
would
many
definitely be
people
in
would. The
jail.
jails would be overflowing.
With a bunch
Seriously.
of just musty nerds.
Interesting phrase. Musty nerds as opposed to just
Musty.
regular nerds that aren't so musty.
Musty.
another Canadian law, it is illegal to make purchases using too many coins.
So you
Oh,
cannot
I mean,
go in with a bag of
All right,
pennies.
I demand to know the limit on too many coins.
10 years ago, they got rid of the penny in Canada, so we're good. There's no
God
more
bless
pennies.
you guys for that. Right on.
It's- Lowest thing's a nickel, dime, quarter, loony, and toonie.
I love that the currency's loony. It's just okay. It's my favorite thing.
Loony tooties.
Looney Tooney.
I'm going to giggle the next 5 minutes. Don't mind me.
It is illegal to scare a child or sick person to death in Canada.
That is bullshit.
A literal death?
Yeah. That's the big.
So I can't go around as
No.
Happy
you
the
know-
Clown with the bloody
No, Maddie.
butcher's knife.
no.
So
Please
Indie
don't.
Chuck Taylor can't go to Canada.
If you know, folks.
Yeah.
God bless
Starts
Chuck Taylor.
Screaming at children or the fucking terminally ill.
Chuck screams at everybody, so it wouldn't matter at that point. He's so crazy.
And the last one I will do, it
Uh-oh.
is illegal to water ski at night in Canada.
That makes sense, honestly. Because, like, if you fall in, like, no one's finding you.
Yeah.
I mean-
You're gone.
It's so quiet up there. They're not going to.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Unless there's a lighthouse or something. But
Well, like you have to think, Canada's also got lakes and stuff. There's
Yeah.
not going to be lighthouses on lakes.
And they're cold lakes up there. Like,
I've
oh, I
I've got-
know. I'm
Yeah.
right
The
on the
moment-
verge of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. I know.
well, yeah,
The
because like
moment you
Buffalo
fall
and
in,
Minnesota are basically just like almost part of Canada. They're just that
Yeah,
dividing
I'm
line.
15
Yeah.
minutes from the Peace Bridge, bro.
God bless you. Buffalo's another Stanley Cup struggling, right? Like you guys have won the Stanley Cup, right?
Let's not talk about that.
Well, no,
The
I
Sabres freaking suck.
just feel bad because like I wouldn't mind Buffalo winning the Stanley Cup. I'd
Oh,
like
that's
it.
not going to happen. No, our team has not been good in at least 10 years.
Didn't
No.
they play in a Stanley Cup in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s when they had Hasek?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
sounds
haven't
right.
been good in a long time.
Freaking Hasek just had to go in with Colorado, bastard. Oh, depresses me. But go Florida for real. Go Panthers. Go Cats. They're up 2-0.
I heard a former Colorado Avalanche get called out.
This is valid.
I'm all for the Panthers winning because Bobrovsky's my favorite player. So if that happens, I'm all in.
Yeah,
You
people are
see-
saying they need to break the Canadian curse. I'm like, no, fuck that. They don't need to do anything like that because, damn it, the last team that won was Montreal, and I want them to be the last winners because they only won because they beat us, the Kings. So yeah, Edmonton not
Well-
winning forever is fine by me.
Greg, before we get on to the special guest, since we're at the 40-minute mark,
Yep.
I do want to ask Ella and Cass, since I know they're football affiliates,
Oh,
what
okay.
they think of going into the season.
Me as an affiliate, you know,
You're a Bills fan, right?
I'll support the Bills. I'm not supporting the Bills this season. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, why?
I'm done.
Can't imagine why
Honestly,
that's a thing.
I am
That
not
was the
really
main reason I
football.
brought this all up. Because I don't think I've talked about Gable Steveson going to the Bills at all.
No, we've been doing interview series for the last few weeks, and we haven't
Yes.
delved into that train wreck.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been taking recommendations for a new football team.
Pittsburgh
You can
Steelers.
join the Broncos.
I've had many.
I'm not going to say the Cowboys because I know better.
Mickey loves the Cowboys.
There you go.
He does love the Cowboys.
He does. That's true.
And Cass, you've told me you are a Panthers fan.
Don't get
You
me
had
started.
one of the worst seasons in franchise
No.
history last year.
Okay. I got a great connecting story then. So they're previewing the final, the Stanley Cup final on Channel 7 out here, ABC 7. And the logo they use for the Panthers, and it has the city name in the bloody logo. They put Edmonton Oilers logo and the Carolina Panthers logo. I'm like, I quit
Love it.
TV. I just do. How in the hell do you make that kind of error?
They just
Like-
Google Panther sports. All right, here we go.
And it's like, yeah, some Panthers doing some sports championship. Let's do that.
Basically,
The only
Maddie, I'll let you know. In the off season, I purchased a Bryce Young jersey, and I'm prepared to be let down.
There you go.
No, you know what? I'll take it. I want to see you in that Bryce Young outfit.
Enjoyed Deontay Johnson and his at least 2 drops a game.
Oh, it can't get any worse, man. It can't get any fucking worse.
I mean, it can. I had Jerry Jeudy last year.
That's okay. I've had Jerry Jones as an owner forever.
You do have Jerry, and I apologize for that.
But I did hear I heard a horrible rumor that Belichick was coming to coach. I said this on this show. I said, if Bill Belichick coaches the Cowboys, I will burn my Dallas Cowboys hat on the fucking air. Because no. There's a reason there's a fuck Bill Belichick at the end of every open mic night opening credits, because just reasons. Just absolutely not.
Yeah.
Cheating bastard.
That's how I feel about the Bill. That's how I feel about my Bills right now.
Well, it's so sad with Stevenson. It's like they put very little hype on Kurt Angle until they saw what he had. Like, okay, we got to push this guy. They put the same hype on Stevenson. It's like, oh no, he's not Kurt Angle. Which is why, if you notice, I always forget her name, but the young lady that won the gold medal in the 2021 because of COVID Olympics, she debuted at a freaking NXT house show, and you ain't heard shit since because they're trying to keep it low key. In case she turns out great, then like, oh yeah, push her to the moon. And if she turns out to be another Gable Stevenson, well, they didn't put all the hype behind her.
I see the little that I've heard about her, she's already better than Gable.
Well, yeah, I mean, she came in there humble pie and had a great match at that house show, and she's just in the PC, just working because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
It's time.
the time has arrived. In 2 weeks' time, on June 27th, 2024, live on the Greg Cherry Brand channel, it will be Chris Cass defending his championship against Matty Laws, against Jeff Meacham, and against our special guest,
Wow!
Let's go.
we were right. It is David.
Holy
Right
shit.
on.
I'm so excited.
Oh, it's gonna be.
This is
it's gonna be
insane.
such- I'm excited
Okay,
about it.
good.
That's
That's
awesome.
friggin'
Let's get
awesome.
out.
What's that?
It feels so good to get off my chest. I've been hanging on
Right?
to that.
Right. So does that mean we get an interview series with him next week then?
Listen, I'll take it one step at a time. Let's go see if he still even wants to talk to us after that.
That's fair.
But yes,
Oh man.
even fresh off his interview on the Undertaker's podcast is
Such
Right.
a good listen, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
so good.
such a good listen. And
Such a good show, period.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is killing it.
Yeah.
So
One of the best in the business currently, without a shadow of a doubt.
oh, absolutely.
I listen
So
to
likable,
his
too.
content when I'm at work, and it gets me through work. It's so enjoyable.
Yes.
Yeah,
Honestly, like if I go and scroll on TikTok and his clips come up, I go down the rabbit hole, and all of a sudden it's 5 a.m.
Right.
and I got to go to work in an hour.
So I think my favorite Maven moment of his channel recently was when he had Devon Dudley on. And Devon was like, New Jack actually taught me how to punch.
Yeah.
And Maven's like, okay, because Devon said that he would go for a punch and kind of hammer fist it at the end.
Right.
So he had New Jack teach him how to do it. And when Devon asked, well, what happens if I actually, connect? What happens if I actually hit him? Fuck him.
yeah.
Fuck him.
I will
In
say
the most New Jack way.
It's the most New Jack answer I've heard. Yeah.
I will say this. Maven got me to watch more footage of the mass transit incident. Thankfully, it was censored than I ever have before.
Yeah. No, I am glad I didn't actually see that until.
I don't think he would have. Like,
well, no. It's like I didn't see that incident until they aired it on the Dark Side of the Ring. I guess it was that episode.
Oh yeah.
And that was like what, last year? So I hadn't seen any of it prior to then. Thank God, because that's.
Well, I've always been morbid. I've always tried to look up like horrible, covered up things in pro wrestling. So I found out about deaths in the ring and stuff like that. However, mass transit wasn't something I knew about until right before Dark Side of the Ring.
Okay.
And to have Maven have Devon there to actually explain his side of the story is completely it's unique. It's amazing.
Right.
No. That's going to be stuck in my head now.
That was the goal. That was the goal, Cass. So there you go.
so you guys,
That's
Amazing chaos. What can I say?
news for the Greg Cherry brand as a whole.
Yes.
much-
Very excited.
very excited.
So I click at the simulcast that one, right?
Yeah, we can simulcast.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But yeah, that's going to be such a fun episode.
That's pretty friggin' awesome. It's gonna be an interesting day. I'm interacting with Maven during the afternoon, and then I'm going to see my buddies Nikki and Bria. That's gonna be one of the weirdest days I think in the history of my life.
I get to listen to one of the sexiest voices in wrestling media
Jesus,
right now.
listen to
That's
you.
incredible.
You know what? He's not wrong.
He's not. No,
I'm
he's not.
I mean, that's
Oh, man, that's gonna
probably
be great.
why. That's probably why like his channel's so like popular. Like not
It's
just
so
because he was in
enjoyable to listen
WWE,
to.
but
Yeah.
like it's so easy to listen to him.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
He's
for
got
real.
a voice like silk.
No.
Yeah.
So I think Greg.
Today.
No, he looks better than he did when he dropped kick Undertaker over that top rope. Like he does. It's ridiculous.
He does look better somehow. He has
Yeah.
not aged a day.
Well, probably because Undertaker didn't kill him on sight when he did it. So he's probably able to age okay because he hasn't died from Undertaker stalking.
Again, since we are talking about it, go watch Maven on the Undertaker 6
No,
Feet Deep
definitely.
podcast.
Oh,
Fantastic episode.
Definitely. So I feel like Greg chose contestants like based on hair progression because you start with Maddie, who's still got a decent amount of hair
dare
going.
you?
You got Cass, who has got the facial hair, but like not so much there. Then you got my very balding ass, and then
Hey,
you
you
got
got more
Mabel,
than I do.
who's just gone.
You got more than I do.
Wait,
We've
can
got-
we see the graphic again, please?
We're
Yes.
gonna have the four
I did-
stages
I
of
didn't
balding.
put that.
Holy shit!
I didn't put it in that order. Cass is
No,
on the
you
end.
didn't, but still, I mean,
We're
I mean,
gonna
me,
have the
I'm
four
always in a
stages
hat,
of
so
balding.
there's.
I'm dying.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm always wearing a hat in any promo photo I do, so you're not going to get a very often to get a glimpse of my bald head. But yeah, it's a freaking evolution of man on that graphic, like for real. Just
Thank
completely
you
in reverse order.
Thank you so much, Maven, for coming on the show. It means a lot
Yeah.
to us. On here.
That's
very much.
good job, Greg. That's a great fucking booking. Great fucking.
Nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
You got a guy that's former WWE. He's very popular right now. So yeah, that's a great hit.
Again,
And
one of
he's-
the best
he's
wrestling
really liked.
YouTube channels.
Yeah.
So no controversial like topics or anything. It's just a guy who's just a likable guy, and he's popular, and it's just the stars aligning for this one.
No, it is. Around the stars.
Get it?
Back in his head.
Oh,
You should
no.
bring him into that song and just have it playing in the background, like really softly, so we won't get copyright ping and just have it play. Like Anarchy in the Arena.
If you listen to his interviews with Chris Van Vliet, he doesn't like his theme song.
I know he hates it. He does.
Mhm.
He does. Yeah. Chris brought it up. He's like, I hate that song. Whoa, easy.
He's brought it up on his channel a few
Oh, I
times.
know,
Too. He's
yeah.
like, I hate that theme.
Well, it's probably because he listened to it like so often.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you got to think Edge loves Metalingus.
Well, yeah,
Well,
he's
but-
had
well-
it for almost, no,
but-
20 years. This
Yeah.
year.
20, yeah. God, 20 years. Where's my team?
Okay.
my Oval team. Like, oh my God, that's true.
Mhm.
Because it was,
It
But
was
yeah.
right before the Survivor Series in 2004.
he just came out and randomly interrupted that match, holding his book, just doing the Edge entrance dance to it. That's, God damn, that's crazy.
It popped me when he came out mid tag team title match
Right? Just for
with
no
like the full
reason.
blown entrance. It's like you're one half of the champions,
Yeah,
and you're like posing and all this stuff. It was
it's tremendous.
great.
Underrated back then. Thank God it's no longer the case.
Good wishes to Adam Copeland.
No, for real. Like, granted, the initial, it's like, it's dumbass, but you know,
Yeah,
Oh,
why
I'm
the
so
fuck would
sad
you?
about it?
Why would you take a full on, like, land on your feet
Yeah.
bump off of a top of a cake?
if you listen to the talks he's had since then, the plan was to go through the table with Malachi on there, but they hadn't quite hit the point where they were going to do the spot with Gangrel yet, so they wanted to try to prolong it a little longer. Only bad part of it is like, yeah, you got a 50 or whatever year old guy doing that, you know, from the top of the cage. If it's on top rope, like, he's probably a little better.
No,
off,
that's
but-
15 plus feet up.
yeah, and you're landing. I mean, you're coming down. It always makes me think when I watch it back now of the scene in the clip in The Dark Knight where Batman's got Maroni hanging off the edge of that balcony, and you hear that. It's like, you know, that happened. You know, if you were there live, you heard a tibia break. Like, it's bad. But you know, yeah. Hopefully it's a quicker recovery than they're giving him to.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so too.
I think September-ish is the earliest.
Because broken legs heal in about 6 weeks. At least
Yeah.
mine did when I broke
Mhm.
mine.
I was gonna say, yeah, you would know, brother. Yeah, as long as he's back for like one of the major ones, like Full Gear or something, like, you know, because September. Well, I mean, September's all out, so I guess that's a big one for them. It's hopefully in a good way this year. But Wrestle Dream was when he made his debut, so that'd be cool if he was back for that.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
perfect.
he's healed up enough, like he might not compete at All In, but maybe he'd show up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They have to do something to make All In and All Out be more positive than last year or the year before, because man, they are on a streak
Well,
of nope.
All in the show was fantastic, but much like Brawl Out, it was overshadowed by bullshit that happened backstage.
Mhm.
Right. That whole calendar year from Brawl Out till All In just has made a lot of people sour on it, unfortunately. So hopefully,
When you guys were talking about Ed, I just thought, like, has Alter Bridge never played his song live? Do you think that'd be something that should have happened at some point?
as long as in WWE that way he's not cursed.
Yeah,
I know. I know they were actually at a show where he came out to their theme because they
Yeah.
like showed him on screen, but I don't know if they've ever actually.
Yeah, it's weird. He's never gotten like a live performance by them
That would
because
have
of how
been such
popular
an
the song
all-in.
is.
That would have been an all-in thing to do.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Well, is
Well, you know what?
Alter Bridge from the UK?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
No,
think
I think they're
I'm saying
Canadian.
it's a big stage.
I mean, Alter Bridge is
Yeah.
just Creed with Miles Kennedy as the singer.
Oof.
Well, there you go.
They're from Orlando.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
So,
he
do
probably
something
discovered
maybe
them
close to Florida.
being a Florida resident, or at least he was at that point. But no, having the concert moments and All In, I mean, God, Jericho literally getting to the Freddie Mercury bit was just so special for Chris, like I know it was. So just seeing him do that and then sing Judas was one of those like, if my life ends now moments. Like, okay, I'm good, because he got to do the Freddie Mercury thing and then he got to wrestle. So it's literally a rock star and a wrestler on the same night. That was Chris Jericho's dream in 1990. So good for him on that. Hopefully, like I said, more positivity around the brand, because they need it desperately.
AEW Live was badass, by the way.
Yeah, you were there last week, right?
He was.
Yeah,
and
last
he
week.
pulled up his signs because he forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to go lines. That's my bad.
Oh.
I told you I was going to
Yeah,
rib you for that, and I was waiting for the right time.
It was. I thought it came across as a damn good show last week. Both Rampage and Dynamite. The Rampage match between Penta and Butcher was a little slow. I don't know what editing they did to that match, but it took a minute. Other than that, I enjoyed everything other than Kyle O'Reilly or Jay Lethal should have won that Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
The
You were
whole
AEW.
the show as a whole was fantastic. Tony Khan came out and talked to us a lot during the live show.
Really?
My brother screamed at Justin Roberts, "What's your favorite color?" And on the microphone, he went black.
Well, he's colorblind, to be fair. So
We were right behind second row, so we were on the hard cam for both Dynamite and Rampage. I was wearing this shirt. Combat Wrestling Trivia. Go grab your shirt now.
Yeah.
Well, then-
Happy birthday, Dim. This is another
Happy birthday, Dim.
Happy birthday.
But
Dim.
yeah, no, Dynamite Rampage was incredibly fun live.
that's
You guys
awesome, man.
will probably see pictures and videos of half full arena, but that half full arena screamed louder than a full crowd.
I'm gonna say it seemed pretty lively when I watched the Dynamite last week. So
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But someone fucking tell me why I had to see Chris Jericho 4.5 times.
That's probably gonna be me in 2 weeks when I go.
You'll be fine as long as Jericho doesn't start his promo in the fucking parking lot and then work his
that's
way
fair.
through the entirety of the
Fair.
arena.
You
Should be fine.
Yeah, you were Dynamite last week. No, our buddy Noah Foster, our commentary
Was
guy,
that
was at
Raw
Raw
this
Monday night. He was Raw this week, man. Toledo they had a good crowd on Monday, so good on him. There's really very few things that beat live wrestling as far as being part. It's people get wrapped up in the politics and the internet bullshit or whatever. When you go to a show, it's just so much fun.
Wheeler Yuta is over as fuck in Colorado.
Dude,
by the
he
way,
is over as fuck. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, we got a $5 super chat from Hunter S saying, "How did you get Sam Roberts on your show? Awesome to see."
If Sam Roberts had Maven's body, Sam Roberts wouldn't be Sam Roberts, to be fair.
No, they're referring
He's talking
to
about
Cass.
Yeah, they're talking about me. I
Oh.
guarantee it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who was it? Call them out. Where are they at?
Call him out.
The name says Hunter S. I don't know.
Well, guess what? Hunter S. I'm
You
better
can-
than Sam Roberts.
He's coming
Hunter
to hunt
S.
you, Hunter.
That's right.
Yeah. Hunter S.
Oh my
We're coming
God.
for you.
Dude, Cass had the freaking no hair, long beard gimmick before Sam Roberts did. Sam Roberts is a copycat.
Yeah. He can bring
Bro,
back his little afro.
where is this? I
I-
don't see this in the chat. That's incredible.
It was a
Super chat.
Streamlabs chat.
Yeah, it was a Streamlabs. Which I
I
appreciate.
cannot.
Awesome.
That's incredible.
That's messed up.
Cass, I love you, but that's funny as shit.
No,
I
it's funny.
guarantee it. Like, if we get a bunch of viewers for JOAT, you're probably gonna get that in the chat too.
Very likely.
Whatever. I don't care.
That means
You know what?
he's gonna shave before then. though.
I was on one stream once and I joined, and it was like a European stream of some sort.
Oh God.
And they were like, Joe Rogan. And then I talked, and they were like, Canadian Joe Rogan. And I was like, no.
That was still not right. Yeah, no. Yeah, when I went and saw Sam's show WrestleMania last year, I hadn't watched a lot of his shows just because I just didn't watch for a reason. I did not know he had totally changed his look. So when I saw him, it's like, whoa!
I'm so
hi,
used to Sam and
it's
his
Cass.
long, like curly hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
From,
I'm
like,
used
a
to
decade
Sam and his
ago?
little afro.
yeah. So when
Yeah.
I saw it, it's like, damn, he straight up just ripped off Chris Cass's look. All right, good to know. Completely. Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
But I am so excited to finally start plugging this on social media.
No kidding. Please send me that graphic. I will blow that shit up across our streams, like
Oh,
forever,
yeah.
like
I'll
all
share
for the
it
next 2
everywhere.
weeks.
I
I'll
will-
probably get shit for that based on what I saw in the chat, but I'll have a discussion later.
It'll definitely be sent to you guys in the
Cool.
chat.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Because I'm plugging the ever loving shit out of it.
Absolutely, as you should. That is and it's funny. I didn't even think about him until he was brought up, and I'm like, "Fuck, it's Maven," and I'm gonna have to like have a discussion with people later. It's like I do it as soon as somebody said Maven, I'm like, "Fuck, it is Maven. It's gotta be Maven." That's awesome. Very cool.
I'm so glad. Like, and Maddie, when you told me, Maddie guessed it like 2-3 weeks ago,
He did. I know.
and I didn't want to.
No,
give
the
it away.
moment you said former WWE title holder, I was like, in the grand scheme of things, popularity wise, and someone who would be open to doing something like Joe, it had to be Maven. It had to be Maven.
I got it after hearing it for the first time. I was like, wait. It's gotta be Maven.
Definitely is. Maddie, you did better with that than you do with the last round of jokes.
Damn.
Damn, that was a nut shot. You're mean for that.
Does my graphics say June 29th?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it does.
I am going to
That's the
win
luck
this
draw day. I'm
title
gonna have
this
to change
week.
that. It's June 27th. I will fix that for the promotion.
Okay. Okay.
2 weeks
I
from
am
tomorrow,
getting
right?
this belt.
2 weeks from
I'm
tomorrow,
Getting
yeah.
Goldie back.
That's
2
it.
weeks from tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but now you got to beat Maven. Maven survived the Undertaker. There's no stopping this dude.
Oh, again, fantastic podcast. Go listen to Maven on Undertaker's podcast. It was fantastic.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is you're saying you're going to get Goldie back. It's like, no, now we've got Maven as a contender. All three of us are screwed, including the champion. Like, we're done for.
Especially if it's not super trivia heavy.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Hey, if I had to deal with it on Quizomania, you guys have to deal with it too.
You're wrong for that.
All right.
All
So
right.
that is it for tonight's show. We thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Ella, always for being on. We always love having you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
Cass, we will see you in 2 weeks' time for
Hell yeah.
defending your championship. Jeff and Maddie, as always, love having you as my co-hosts. And that is it for tonight's show. Go check out Dynamite tonight. Go check out JOAT in 2 weeks with the three of these gentlemen facing off against Maven in a battle of wits. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time.
Cass is going to tag in Sam Roberts in case.
I don't need to tag in Sam Roberts. I already have him.
See?
That's right.
You
It
admitted
is Sam
it.
Roberts.
See, if he puts Sam Roberts on the show and just like he has his name graphic as Cass, some people wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
So-
I'm
so-
seeing
so what
double
you mean
here.
to-
For Sam
So what you
Roberts.
mean
The
to tell
freaking
me
stunt
is
double.
So what
Exactly.
you mean to tell me is Cass is Can Sam.
Better.
On that note,
I felt
Thanks for
the
joining us.
entire vibe of the show die after that.
Yeah. Sucked
Good
out
thing
the
the show's
room.
over.
Like, bye-bye. What the hell
Yeah.
just happened?
Don't be a jag. We'll see you next week on the
Don't be a
Great Show.
jag. That's right. Don't be a jag.
For crying out loud. Maven in 2 weeks. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.